Hi. How are you?
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, none other than Daniel D. Johnston.
Daniel Johnston was born a baby in Sacramento, California in 1961 to a Christian fundamentalist family.
I am a baby in my universe. I'll live forever.
The youngest of 5, he was the artsy kid, making short films on a Super 8 camera he carried everywhere with him and choosing to play piano over doing his housework.
Listen up and I'll tell a story about an artist growing old.
Living with his family in West Virginia was tumultuous, as Daniel was more focused on creation than the practicals of life.
You're an unprofitable service. What do you contribute? Well, Dan, we're contributing 10% of our earnings, and we're working hard for our earnings. Even if you earn money, you won't contribute to God. You just go out and buy a bunch of rubbish.
Even after he moved out of his parents' home for college, he would refuse to attend classes since they got in the way of his work. This is the first time Daniel started showing some cognitive issues, starting with spacing out more and occasionally losing his grounding. After his unsuccessful stint at college, he ran away to join a traveling carnival, where he was eventually left behind by the carnies. His new home was Austin, Texas, where he would really begin making a name for himself as a musician.
Everything's big in Texas, you know it is. I think I might have made a big mistake. Chord organ blues.
While Daniel worked during the day at McDonald's, his evenings were spent holed up in his garage, recording his first albums to cassette to hand out to customers on his shift. Most of the time, Daniel didn't have the equipment to mass duplicate tapes. He would have to go home, sing and play and record every song on a new tape just to be able to hand out another copy. His guerrilla marketing tactics worked out for him when he forced himself onto an MTV talk show called The Cutting Edge when they were out filming in Austin one weekend. On that show, he would promote his new tape for the whole country while fulfilling a lifelong dream.
I work at McDonald's, and this is my new album. Hi, how are you?
Around this time, Daniel started taking acid regularly and began actively fearing the devil.
You must not give in to the devil, ladies and gentlemen.
The devil has you, buddy.
He had a fundamentalist Christian upbringing, with his mother frequently criticizing him for his lack of faith, only for it to materialize in the worst possible way years down the line.
Don't play cards with Satan. He'll deal you an awful hand.
Sometimes, in the lead up to a big show, Daniel would secretly skip out on his bipolar medication. He felt that it helped him perform with fewer inhibitions and greater spontaneity. Daniel's father, Bill, was flying the 2-seater airplane bringing them home from a particularly important show. During the flight, Daniel experienced a manic hallucinatory episode, believing himself to be the character Casper the Friendly Ghost. In his unwell state, he reached over, turned the key of the plane's ignition, and threw it out the window, leaving father and son barreling towards the earth.
Well, he grabbed the controls and took the plane away from me. He's stronger than me. We were finally going straight up and then straight down. But he finally let go in time for me to get it out of the spin.
This would not be the end of Daniel's story.